Tay.
Tavion, at the end of the first half, did you think you caught that ball in the back of the end zone?
Yes, I did, absolutely. My hands are on the ground. So me and my teammates and everybody else thought it was a touchdown, but I got overturned.
How would you sum up kind of the struggles inside the red zone? I mean, from your perspective, what do you think's holding you guys back, and why do you think you guys kind of stumbled today?
I mean, I feel like we called the right plays. Just you make mistakes, can't execute, then it goes against you. But that's all when we go to film them all, we learn from it, and just adjust.
Have you ever been in a game like this where you're sort of chasing the game the whole time, and then it almost feels like you let it slip away because you have a chance at the end?
Yeah, I mean, I played plenty of games that have been close. It's a fight to the end, and one team makes the better decisions, choices, plays, you get the win.
How was the interaction? I mean, this rivalry has been a good one for many years until it went on pause. How was the interaction between you guys and West Virginia players? What'd you think?
I mean, we both play at a very high level. They play hard, we played hard. There wasn't nothing against them. It is a rival. We got there to compete, but this is my first time in this game. I thought the environment was crazy, and we played.
Can you describe your touchdown?
It was a play we've been working on, and I just saw the opportunity one-on-one, and I figured Braxton was going to throw it, and I just made a play.
Is that one where you don't need to necessarily be open, just like put it up and make a play, or is that?
Yeah, I mean, Braxton gets comfortable with guys like me, Caleb, Trey. He trusts us when throwing the ball to go win 50-50s.
Caleb both came up with some pretty big plays, but specifically Caleb, that's what they said earlier. It was a little thing, it's fine. Since he had 6 catches today, how does it speak to him and just the leadership he brings?
Yeah, he's definitely stepped into a leadership role. He's always putting in work. And exactly like you just said, the plays that everybody doesn't see, that doesn't make the stat sheets. He does that day in and day out, practice and games. And when he does get the opportunities, he makes the best of them. Today, I think he played great.
On the play where they reviewed it and said no catch, I don't know how long. Did you think the ball got tipped at the line of scrimmage before it got to you, or could you not see it?
I'm not really sure.
Okay.
Anyone else for Tavion?
With the passing game, it's been kind of hit or miss. Do you feel like, at the end of that fourth quarter, thing kind of took a step forward? What do you think needs to happen for this to be kind of more consistent? And if you get those long plays like the one to Drake or the touchdown to you, and what needs to happen for you to have those more consistently?
Honestly, it's just watching film and learning from the mistakes or the plays we don't make. Just trying to make them next time.
All right. Thanks, Tay.
You guys have a bunch of trips inside the 5-yard line to get points. How disappointing is that? I don't think that's how chances like that.
Very disappointing because we execute. About half of those is going our way. The game as a whole goes our way. So very, very disappointing that we can't finish and execute in that red zone, especially in tight zone like that.
They were getting a lot of pressure kind of throughout the day. I mean, what were they doing to kind of, especially on passing plays, kind of blow up the pocket a little bit, get to Braxton?
No, we knew they were going to bring a lot of different exotic looks. They basically did a lot of things with plugging with their jack, number 8 and 10 as backup. Yeah, I mean, just like I said, they're just bringing a lot of different exotic looks, getting on the same page.
How big of a factor was their speed in terms of them being to disrupt what you guys were trying to do?
Yeah, I thought they were a fast defense. I thought we did an okay job, though, setting together on a lot of the third down plays. But just on a couple of weeks, didn't execute.
We have often, I'm sorry.
You told us earlier this week that you learn a lot about this team based on how they performed today. What would you say the takeaways are after a year comeback in the Pleasant side?
Of our team?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely a bunch of fighters. We'll fight until the clock says 0-0-0. But we just got to start faster. We had a good second half. It wasn't like an easy second half. We had to fight our whole way back. But, if we start faster in that first half, the game will go our way. So
We've talked with you a lot about your versatility and such. How did you feel moving to right tackle now?
I'll do whatever I have to do to help this team win the game.
How much did you miss Silas? I mean, Terrell came in for a while. I mean, how much did that kind of throw things off when Obviously saw him on the boot in the game.
Yeah, I mean, for us, we have a lot of guys that can play multiple positions, so we just preach next man up mentality. Once I was on down, Juice was straight up and ready to go, and then when I had to make the move, I was ready to go. So I mean, like I said, we just have that next man up mentality.
Rock, can you describe the roller coaster of emotions in the last couple of minutes? So were you a little shocked when you walked on the field about having not won, and put yourselves in that position?
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously, you fully expect to win the game when you begin it. And we had our backs up against the wall, and we came out swinging from the second half, from really the second half on. And it was a back and forth battle, and I'm just glad that we have a group of guys that were willing to fight the whole entire game.
Was there a similar swing of emotions at the end of the first half when Raheem breaks that long kickoff return, you're inside the red zone, and you don't get the touchdown?
Yeah, no, I mean,
and then you miss the field goal.
That's definitely the punch in the gut. But like I said, we just got to execute better from the beginning. Like I said earlier, we fought hard in the second half, and we just got to start fast and just look at this game as a learning opportunity and keep rolling. The season's not over. We're only week 4 going on now, but we just got to keep improving.
All right. Thanks, Brock. We've got Jermaine Waller up next.
What happened on that last kick? You expect the ball to come right to you there, or what happened on that play?
Yeah, they ran that screen a few times this game. That's something we said on film. So just by the formation and how the play started, I knew it was coming right there.
What did they do at the start to kind of put you? Coach Fuente said you guys were off balance. With the big touchdown and then this quick second drive. What did they do to kind of put you in that situation?
Nothing really they did. We just started slow. He was anxious, I guess, or just not settled in. So that's really the only thing.
How'd you get past that? Was it something on the sideline you guys talked about? Was there a moment where things started clicking, or what happened to kind of get past that initial?
Of course, we talk on the sideline the every series, but just everybody just realize just settle down and be yourself. Don't try to do no extra stuff. Just be yourself.
After the whole first half, at the end of the game, it was a close game. How would you describe the fight of this team?
Say that again?
How would you describe the fight of this team, considering after the first half, it's a 3-score game, but at the end, it's 6 points?
We know every week we come in to play. We preach all week. No matter what team it is, we don't underestimate nobody. So it's gonna come down to the final seconds. So every week, that's our mentality. It's gonna come down to clock say 0.
Jermaine, can you kind of describe the range of emotions? So you guys are down 14, then you get the pick, and you're inside the 5. You look like you might win, and then have it go the other way.
I can't really explain it, but it was a good feeling just to know we got a chance. You're not giving up. That's basically what I took from it. Everybody's still fighting. I feel like it's over because they up a few touchdowns or things like that. So just the fight and everybody just buckle down and fight to the last.
All right. Thanks, Jermaine.
Well, the slow start. Coach Fuente said you guys were kind of off balance defensively. What do you think they did to kind of make that happen?
He just missed his tackle, which is nobody's fault. He was going to regain the second. He's got bad field position, and they hit a big play on us. And we're down 14-0. We just had to come back in battle, and I thought we did. They had some good schemes for us. I don't know. They knew our safety was going to fit, and it's a hard tackle for a safety to come down from 12 yards and make a play in the hole. So really got frustrating really a lot in the first half because it felt like I was on the backside of every play and I really couldn't make the play. So we figured some stuff out in the second half, and obviously we played a lot better. So
Jermaine Waller said you guys might have been anxious to start. Did you feel like you guys were off a step with the first 6 minutes?
I felt fine. Just got to lock in, do your job, and make plays. It's just execution at that point. I don't think it's really anything off. There's a lot of factors that go into a pregame, but I didn't see anything that was off. I was fine.
Jermaine gets that pick there in the last minute. Are you thinking we're going to steal this thing?
yeah. I thought that was it, but obviously it wasn't. So
Jax, this game could have gone real sideways at one point. I mean, to be able to get your team the ball back twice, is that something to build on, you think, maybe going forward?
I mean, obviously you can learn from a loss, but we battled. I'm very proud of our team, but a loss is a loss in the day. So it's got to come back next week and do the same, and then prepare harder, prepare better, execute better. Don't take these opportunities for granted. Got to play your best every play, every snap from the start to the finish. So
How mentally tough was this game? Not only the ebbs and flows of it, but just the rivalry, fans heckling you, band heckling part of the team.
It really wasn't. It wasn't even that tough pregame. Just really finding a way to like try to get the energy and flow to turn was the hardest part for me. There was some drives out there like really, yeah, like this is it. Like this is probably one that would be the hardest drives I'll ever play in. And we were gassed. It was really hot. We were all sweating our nuts off. I mean, it was very, very taxing on us. But we pushed through it and we got it done second half. I'm very proud of us for doing that. It's football though. You guys got to make plays. We didn't at the end.
You guys, there's a 3-score game at halftime, but you guys continue to fight it. Almost have a chance to win at the end of the game. How does that speak to the mentality of this team?
I mean, we got a bunch of veteran guys. We know what it takes. Like we were down 14-0 or 21-7 or whatever it was. We're down. I wasn't phased. I was like, I know. I've seen 2 scores happen in a minute in college football. It's no problem. You just got to keep fighting. It's play at a time. It's not going to happen all at once. You just got to take it a play at a time and it'll work out. And we did that. We trusted each other, and we knew our scheme, which is as good as their offense, if not better. Well, we knew it was better. We just had to execute, and it showed second half. We just didn't come up. We came up short. And that's what it is.
It's going to be your message to the guys. I mean, it's going to be an emotional loss. How do you rebound?
Stick together. I've seen losses like this tear teams apart, and especially sides of the ball. We can't let that happen. And I've talked to a lot of leaders on the team. So my main goal right now is to keep this team as one. And so yeah, that's really my main goal right now. And really come back and have a great week, win this week, and then go into bye, rest up, get healthy again, take on their day.
So you recognize, with 3 red zone failures, that's what fans are going to look like, criticize. So you recognize you got to pick those guys up.
I think we just got to delete social media and everything in general. I don't think we need to really look at the outside opinions of outside people. You know what I'm saying? No offense to y'all, but I just don't think our team or the players need to listen to critics right now, because we know who we are, and I'm not doubting how good we are. I'm not doubting where we can be. I don't think anybody in our locker room needs to listen to the outside opinion of others, in my opinion. That's the way to go.
How do you get that message across?
It's hard. You just gotta trust your team, trust your leaders to get that done. It's got to set the tone. Tomorrow we got to come out, and the leaders got to set the tone, and that's really what it is. And it'll just the way we go. I feel like the way the team goes. The younger guys are great followers, and if we do it, they'll follow. We just got to keep on track. Yeah, it's my main goal right now.
Thank you, Dax.